I want to explain something that I think that a lot of people try to explain but don't quite always get the messaging in the way that, first of all, that I wasn't understanding. So maybe I'll share my understanding with you because this is really what helped me. So we're talking about breaking through layers of, chakra layers. Like as you move and as you grow, there's going to be like a layer that you kind of burst through, and then a layer that you burst through, and then a layer that you burst through. And that's painful when you're growing like this, and then you hit that wall and it hurts. It usually tends to hurt, at least until you get to a pretty high level. And by pretty high level, I mean very high level. And then it might not hurt so much. I don't know. I'm not at that level. It hurts. It hurts me. So I'm thinking about this plate as like a pretty good size about your awareness. And when you take like the center of the plate, that focal point. So this is about the size of the awareness, and this kind of dilutes as it moves or towards the end. So, say for me, I'll say it, be honest with you, where my pain is, it's in right in here. So, if I'm going to move through a layer of that pain, which, through my understanding of my own system, isn't completely linked to there, it's had a partner. This one's partner, for me, anyways, is my root chakra. So the 6 and the 1 are sort of working in together, and they're breaking through layers together. And I've had to kind of come and get them to understand each other and sort of forgive each other because they feel like they've been holding each other back. But that's a long explanation. So what I have to do, because the pain is manifesting here, I can't take this plate in this center point and put it right here and just hold it there. What happens when I do that is this pain just gets so aggravated, because what happened is that you are releasing that, but it's releasing in a way that you're actually getting attached to. So it's like this center point, maybe at a very high level, is a very good thing for people, but for people who are still struggling with a lot of pain issues, this center point can be very dangerous because it's very easy to get sucked into that. Like the pain wants you to keep like going there and going there and going there. And you don't want that to happen. But you do want it to be within the circumference, the periphery of the awareness. You understand? So this is like the focal point. This is the periphery of the awareness. So the more you can get yourself to use that center point, a center point into a detachment. That is what it's going to be for you now. This is the detachment point. So you're constantly bringing yourself back to this awareness, which for me, the pain is here. So bring the awareness up, but constantly keep trying to bring yourself down to this point. But this point isn't the neck. This point isn't the heart. This point is a detaching point. It's like detached to nothing. You don't want it to, like, your periphery is here. That's good. Then you don't want to start attaching like here or here with your consciousness. It's just like, because this point wants you to grab when it's untrained. So you really have to fix that point so it's more diluted, so the energy is more dispersed, so that it's detaching rather than attaching. Because it's only from detached awareness that you're ever going to have that release that you're looking for. Because the pain is there because you're at a boundary. You're ready to break through something, and you might have been there for a very long time, but that's why the pain is there. And then when you do get that breakthrough through what I'm saying, periphery, detached awareness, there's going to be like this huge wave of release. It's like splitting an atom. It just boom, your whole body will just like explode with energy. I mean, that's my experience with it anyways. Like when those breaks do happen, and sometimes there's not like one atomic break and it's complete. Sometimes it's like you break the layer like mostly, and then you have to shatter the rest of the layer. So it sometimes takes a couple takes, and then it goes. Like I just had that experience, which is why I want to explain it, because it's feeling fresh to me and I feel like I have the words. So anyways, And that might not be everyone's experience with how these layers kind of dissolve, but for me, that's how it is. And I know if it's like that for me, then it's like that for probably many other people as well. So that's why I'm explaining it. This is not the absolute truth, but this is the truth for me at my level. I'd also like to say that, sorry, let me think. I can't remember. That was the most important part of what I wanted to say. For me, when that like atomic energy is released, it feels like it's coming from the heart. Like right now, my heart feels very open, very glowing. It's very happy. It's proud. It's proud of the system. It's proud of the work we just did. And that's an important part too, knowing that there's a relationship there and you are a team. This is like not just this like 7 powerhouses here working together along with other systems as well, like the yin and the yang and the kundalini and the prana. So there's a lot going on, but you should understand that that's a teamwork. That breakthrough happened not just because of you, it happened because of the system functioning in harmony with one another. So there are parts of me that don't have pain, and parts of me that are very strong, parts of me that are needing some help. And they can draw, once you understand how the system works, you can draw strength from those parts of you that are strong to give to the ones that are needing help, to raise them to that level. And you don't just raise to the level. That's not how it works. You raise, you grow, and then you hit a wall, and then you have to exert probably a lot of energy. And you can use tools to assist you to break through that. And when you do, there's a huge amount of energy which is released. And then a whole lot of love and gratitude, which tends to come from the heart. And then you can then continue to grow. You should rest then. But when you're ready, you can continue to grow, and then you'll hit a wall. I wish it didn't happen, but it does. Once you start to realize that it's inevitable, it becomes exciting. It's like, oh, here's a wall. I can break through this. This can be fun now. Like this can be a thing that we do because we understand how it works. And I think if you can understand how it works and understand how the parts are in harmony and meant to work together and help each other, and in my opinion, they work like this. The 1 and the 6 work together, the 5 and the 2 work together, and the 4 and the 3 work together. And then this one, the 7, is just like the powerhouse that does its own thing. So that's the teams that I see in my body. There's more layers to that because there's also sub-teams. Like it's all interconnected, but I'm talking about the primary teams are like that. And there are others that I don't feel are relevant to explain right now. But I don't know. I hope that helps. I know that's a rather lengthy explanation, but I don't know how to make it any more succinct than that. So, good luck.